Welcome back, everybody. How's it going today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hi. Happy Wednesday. Hi, everyone. It is so good to see you. My name is sinarynn. Welcome in. I'm a variety streamer specializing in a lot of chatty as well as variety gaming. It is so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Before we get into the fun stuff today, I'd just like to say good morning to everyone, and one way that we say good morning is by singing a song. Is it not Wednesday today? What day is it today? Oh my God, you guys. Today is in fact Thursday. Oh my God, it's Thursday! I think my brain stopped working. Oh Lord, holy smokes. VGEN, thank you so much for subbing with Prime. I appreciate it. Welcome into the club. It's good to see you. Anyway, that's crazy. Sorry for mistaking my days of the week. We are going to be singing the good morning song, so drop in some suns if it is daytime your time. Drop in some moons if it is nighttime your time. And let's not even think about the fact that it's no longer Wednesday. It is in fact Thursday. All right, everybody, let's go. Good morning to chat, how are you? Good morning to chat, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning to me. Good morning to chat, how are you? Good morning to chat, how are you? Good morning to chat, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning to me. Good morning to chat, how are you? How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It is so good to see you. And yes, it is in fact not Wednesday. Surprising to everyone, it is not. It's not Wednesday at all. My dudes, not only is it not Wednesday, it is Thursday. To all the people I accidentally scared into thinking that it's actually Wednesday, I am so sorry. It is completely my fault. I've just been so excited and tired. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Let me say hello. Hello to Gijoter, welcome in. Frotter, hi. Jerry Mouse, it's good to see you. Hi. Mixfee, hello. Kaz, hi. Shadow, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Laz, hi. Welcome in. Jude as well. Welcome in. Hello. Vikatoru, thank you again so much for the sub. I really appreciate you supporting us over in our channel. Thank you so much for subscribing using your Prime. I appreciate it. Jude as well, hello, welcome in. Seth, hi. Past, hello. Arvzy, hi. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. It is so good to see everybody. How has your Thursday been? I genuinely cannot believe. That it is Friday tomorrow. I'm personally very excited for Friday tomorrow because tomorrow is a long weekend. Happy... What is it? Is it, how do you say, like, buruh in Bahasa Indonesia is what? I don't know what it's called. But, you know, the most important part, happy Labor Day. I think that's what it's called. Yes! I figured it out because I'm a genius. Happy Labor Day, everybody, especially for tomorrow. Thank you for all the hard work that you've put in. If you have put in labor, guess what? You're a laborer and therefore you deserve compensation. So congratulations. I am so very happy that today you are able to, hopefully by the time this ends, you'll be able to remember that tomorrow's Friday. Everybody gets a day off, hopefully. I know that not everyone gets a Friday off. You know, not everyone gets Labor Day off, but I'm hoping that people are going to have a day off. Seth says, are we going into labor this weekend? I certainly am not. I decided to defer my labor to someone else. Like a random guy that I saw. I was like, hey, do you want to take you know, like, do you want to go into labor? And he said yes. So he's going into labor in my stead, actually, tomorrow, which is great. You know, it's so nice. So that'll be good for me. I'm actually free, which is wonderful. We've missed you. I missed you too. It's good to see you. Also, Clippy, hi. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, he's super good. He's super nice. So I really appreciate him taking my labor away. So he's going to be in labor tomorrow. I'm not. I don't know if anybody else is going to be in labor tomorrow. If you're all going to go into labor tomorrow, send me those like baby thingies so that way I can give you guys like little cute things, you know. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Rio, hi. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Michael, hi. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. To pass, congratulations on the Flareon. It's good to see you. A talk show? Yes. I don't know why y'all are acting brand new. This is happening constantly every single month. We have a podcast. It's the truth. We are able, you're more than welcome to be part of the monthly podcast. We have it every single month. It is a talk show with me and my Mallows, and it's so much fun because I get to hang out with all of you and I get to hear about your story and all that stuff. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you are more than welcome to do so over in the link in chat right now. Michael asks, isn't every stream a talk show? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Every stream is in fact a talk show. No, that's true. That's true. I have a couple of conversations. Guys, I have been feeling, oh my God, I've been feeling conflicted. I could just hear Kendrick Lamar going, I heard you was conflicted. Kendrick Lamar, save me. I am conflicted. You guys, I am feeling conflicted, and I always get conflicted anytime like I read a book and I go, oh God, I am conflicted again. Basically, you know, it is not surprising that, short form content is the reason why a lot of people have lower attention spans. And don't get me wrong, I'm not making those kinds of like short form content that it's all just like literally 1 second long. I actually have like conversation pieces and like it's quite long when I make my shorts. But sometimes, can I be honest with you? The reason why I haven't been posting shorts is because I've been feeling like, what if I'm contributing to the lower attention span of people? Like, what if I'm contributing to lowering the attention span of people? And I don't know why, but like thinking that I could be contributing to that cause made me so sad that I kind of stopped posting shorts. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But I also don't really know what else I want to do because I really enjoy making shorts. So I guess I'm leaning on you guys for assistance. Do you think I guess I'm only posting like one? I don't know. I've been feeling some type of way about it. And so I've been like, do I keep posting short form content? But if I'm posting short form content, am I contributing to like the lower literacy rates? Am I contributing to the lower attention span that like, and I need you to know every teacher is complaining about how like the kids are not paying attention as much. They don't have a lengthy attention span, etc. Like, what? And now I'm like, oh my God, what if I'm overthinking it? Seth says you're overthinking it. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Guys, I'm overthinking it. Case closed. There it is. I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking about it. I just keep on thinking about it. Is the thing. I do enjoy making short form content. Is the thing. Hi, Asian. It's good to see you. Welcome in. But yeah, today we were talking about today is in-service day, which means that, again, if you're new to the lore, I'm an elf that works at a school, so that way I can learn more about human behavior. And today in the school, we learn a lot about like, executive functioning. Like, what do our kids need to know so that way they can function executively? And if you do not know what executive functioning means, executive functioning basically means like, how good are you at doing your tasks without being told what to do? Does that make sense? Like, that is all there is to it. And it's not a skill that we're born with. It's literally something that we gotta teach at school. You know, we look at like, what's the phrase I'm thinking of? We look at things like, how do we sustain focus? You know, how do we make good decisions? Like, that's all executive functioning. But yeah. Good luck, past. One more day and then you're gonna be done, okay? I believe in you. So now before we go to the Tim, I want to tell you something weird. Okay, I'll read to you more in a little bit about it. But yeah, I was just thinking about executive functioning right now, and I was like, am I contributing to the lowering of the executive functioning of like the generation because I post short form content? And then I was like, but also I'm contributing to at least a generation, like a small section of this generation's like attention span, because I am teaching my students like executive functioning and like stopping before doing things and all that stuff. I don't know. So my brain is just all over the place right today. So that's what I'm currently wrestling with. Rio says, and now before we go to the theme, I want to tell you something weird that happened to me in my dreams. After the talk about the book, my dream went to the virtual library, and I see you and other VTuber friends that I know love to read books. Funny thing is, I can talk to y'all and we just read together. Book done and I woke up. I was really thinking about doing I really have been thinking of doing what is the word here? I've been really thinking of doing a book club where every morning we wake up early, we just spend like an hour in voice call and we read our own books. And for like we just read for like an hour and then we're done, you know? I think that's what I want to do. Hi Clippy, it's good to see you. I'm trying to think if there are any funny anecdotes today. Not much today. Not. Oh my God, you guys. Can I tell you something? Today, you have heard of like kiddos lying, right? You've heard of kiddos straight up lying. And to me, I feel like, yeah, I'm kind of used to like hearing kiddos lie. I was not prepared to hear my mom lie in front of me. That is a shocker for me. I'm actually still reeling about it. So she recently got a new car, and the car has yet to be registered in our neighborhood. And so she does not have basically we have to like tap to go into the neighborhood because we've had like a bunch of break-ins a while back. And so we just have to tap in order to come into like the parking space. And then we go up from there, right? There's usually a guy, like a guard that stands there just in case someone forgets something, etc. Or there's just a guy out there. The guard's job is to like take outsiders' form of ID, like a national ID, and then they tap them in. And then when they come back outside of the, whatever delivery that they have to do, they can take their ID back and give the card back. Essentially, that's how the system goes, right? You have to tap in order to go to the neighborhood, and then you tap out, whatever. I watched my mom lie to the security today, which is crazy. So she, obviously, since this is a new car, she needs to have it registered by the office of the neighborhood association or whatever. So that way she can get her own card, the tap-in card, for her car. However, she went and just straight up told the guy, like, oh yeah, no, I live here. And when the guy asked for her ID, she was like, I'm sorry, I didn't bring it. Thank God the guard is someone that always sees us coming and going, and so like he's familiar with our faces. But like I know my mom did not forget her wallet. Her wallet is right there. but she didn't give it to her. I saw my mom breaking the law, you guys. Oh my God, that's crazy. It's crazy seeing your mom lie. Hi, Sakudog. It's good to see you. It's a boss move. I don't know. It feels a little weird. It feels a little weird when like my mom lies. I don't know. I don't know. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I'm used to someone lying. I'm not used to this one. Anyway, we're all here because we have one goal and one goal in mind. Number one, I want to check the Tomodachi Life Island. Rio says that is a boss move, but from your own queen figure, that is hard to accept. I agree. I agree. It is a really boss move. It's crazy. Number one, I want to check out Tomodachi Island for a little bit. And then number two, we're going to be chit-chatting about our my brain is not loading, our podcast. I'm really tired today, you guys. It's in-service day, so I have to use my brain a lot more than normal. There's one more thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, yes. If you haven't already, do consider checking out the podcast that we are currently about to enter after we finish checking into our Tomodachi Life Island, because I am thinking that this might be the last of this format. Like, I kind of love having a theme, but also I kind of just want to showcase things that you guys have done this month, you know? I guess the themes have always been optional, so you don't have to submit the theme. I don't know. I was thinking of like, it would be really cool if the Mallows can just like give us something, you know? It'll be cool if the Mallows are able to like share something that they're proud of or something that they need advice about. Just really make it all about you. I don't know. I'm still workshopping it. But yeah, I just want to let you know that I'm currently thinking about the Hello Mallows and see what we can do to improve it. That being said, I think we're ready to just jump into Tomodachi Life. We are going to be taking a look at it. I want to update and take it and see what our little guys are up to. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here is Tomodachi Life. In case you don't know, we have an island dedicated to all our amazing Mallows, our very amazing community. If you were someone that have supported the community monetarily, you are able to jump into our Discord and make your own Tomodachi. We do what? So here's our Tomodachi Life Island. I hope you guys can hear. Can you guys hear? I'm assuming you guys can hear. Oh yeah, oh God, I forgot about this. You guys, I need to put, okay, is it possible to put houses? After stream last night, I completely went to bed. And so I actually did not change the house when I was supposed to. I think I wanted to like make sort of a, like I wanted to delete this so that way I don't need to like put in, that way I don't need to put in like staircase. Yeah, we have Butthead Island. This is an island specifically for our beautiful Mallows. Sponsored Mallows are able to put themselves in this island. Yippee! Did you expand the island? I did, actually. We actually did expand the island. Okay, I want these guys to have like a little beachfront because I think it'll be cute. Right there. And then we're gonna put myself, I want to put myself next to Enoki. Cha-ya! Look at that. It's all good. Are you gonna put me in trial for Tomodachi in Tomodachi? No? Why would I do that? But here, all our subscribers are very beautiful and amazing sponsors. Thank you to all the sponsors for sponsoring this amazing, amazing, amazing island. So we have myself, and then the rest are all like sponsored Mallows. So Mallows that have helped us. But yeah, I want to check in with you guys and make sure all the Tomodachi me's are okay. And then we're gonna get into the podcast. Ooh, she wants to wear something that makes her stand out. I kind of want to give her this. Ooh, I don't like this skirt. I don't like this skirt. Maybe there's something else in here that's good. Funny how the one stream that's meant to be talking has gaming less than 30 minutes in. All right, okay, here's the thing. We're gonna be yapping a lot anyway, and so I wanna like make sure that we get to check in on our very beautiful Mallows. Oh my god, this bubble tea suit is so cute. What the heck? Wait, that's so cute. That is too cute. Isn't that adorable? Stilts? Yeah, they're on sand stilts right now. Oh, I don't really like the skirt. I don't like the pants. What is this? Why can't I find like really cute outfits for Inoki? Ooh, I like this. Are there any other skirts that like would make sense? I guess I can just give her this one for now. All right, Enoki, we're building you an outfit. Yeah, I like this better. It's cuter. Look at that. I'm gonna give this to her and she's gonna like it. She's gonna be so in love with it. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. She hates it. What the heck? Oh no, it's not good enough for her. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. It's an L for me, dog. Glitch, hi, it's good to see you. Welcome in. We're checking in on our very wonderful Tomodachi Miis, and then we're going to jump into the podcast, okay? I'm giving this a chance for all our Mallows. If you haven't gotten a chance to fill in the form, now is your perfect chance. Oh, she's so cute. What the heck? She's so cute. Look at her posing. She's adorable. All right, what's up with Cal? Hi, Cal.
Ahoy, ho. I think Molly and Cinna.
I think Molly and Cinna would be fast friends. Yeah. What should we talk about? We should talk about. What should we talk about, Mally? We should talk about. Ooh. We should talk about crocheting. Crocheting a bomb.
Crocheting
amazing.
Got it. I'll go round at Molly and Cinna.
Hi, Cal. It's good to see you. You're about to introduce me and Mally.
Cinna, say hello to Mally. Mally, this is Cinna.
Hi, Mally.
Do you feel like talking about crocheting a bomb?
Crocheting a bomb? Oh my god, yes!
Cool. Well, I have to say, I've been super into crocheting a bomb lately.
Yeah, we love crocheting bombs.
Crocheting a bomb.
I shouldn't have said a bomb. I should have just said bombs. Yeah, that's what we do here in Butthead Island. We're just out here crocheting bombs together. Next time I'm gonna say no. Honestly, it'll be pretty funny if I say domestic terrorism.
Cena, how goes it?
Oh wait, where is it?
Hey,
I
Cena.
need to say Sinna. Yeah, all we're doing is just crocheting a single bomb.
Good evening, Cena. Good evening, Cena.
Wait, what the heck? Did I accidentally choose enter exit? Nah.
Cena, how goes it? Good evening, Cena.
Why is it Cena? I don't like that they are saying Cena. Like,
Good evening, Cena.
now!
Cena, how goes
It's not
it?
Cena. It's Cinna. Oh. Maybe Cinna?
Hey, Cena.
That works!
Having them talk about crocheting a bomb was a wonderful idea. I think this is the start of a beautiful
A
friendship.
beautiful friendship. Amazing. Let's go. We got so much money. All right, let's go collect our allowance. And then we're gonna go find someone else that has an issue. Girl, why are we crocheting bombs? Buddy, why not? You're telling me right now, Melly, if you
Haven't seen you
had
in a
the
little while.
opportunity
Glenda.
to crochet a bomb with me, you would say no? Is that what you're communicating to me right now? You would reject the offer to crochet a bomb with your bestie, sinarynn? Because that would be crazy. I thought we were crafting, I thought we were crafting a beautiful relationship.
I'd like some dinner.
I would not say no. I knew it. I knew you would not
Welcome.
say no.
Thank you very much.
That's why we crochet bombs, Mally. So that way me and you, we can become like,
Yum.
what is the phrase? That way we can become closer in heart. Yippee! It's just kind of scary. You're right. You're right. It is
I
scary.
know there's a...
Oh, now it might be a nice time if me's and a place together, enjoy a meal and chat, don't you think? I've just the thing, why don't we build our own restaurant right here on Butthead? Oh. We should build a restaurant. I want to build a restaurant kind of like farther out. I think it'll be cool if we had like a floating restaurant almost. Where it's sort of like you gotta kind of like walk around in order to get to it, you know? But yeah, we got a new eating spot in Butthead. Let's go.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. Tamoria, a food-serving establishment known as a restaurant, has opened on Butthead. This will be a great place for people to get together for the purpose of talking with their mouths full.
Talking
Can't
with
wait
your
to
mouths
recall
full.
Staring at someone else's face the whole time, one resident said in a very sarcastic tone. Thanks for watching. I'm Nexo, and you're up to date.
That turned out great. You can grab me's and bring them into the restaurant at any time. It's a perfect spot for me's who get along to chat and hang out. Wait, I want to see. Where's Laz? Laz, I'm gonna put you in here. I'm gonna put you in here with Arbs, and we're gonna see if you become besties. Because if you become besties thanks to the restaurant, we might be in pretty good business. Okay, we're gonna put him in here. Here's Arbsy. Okay, now where's Laz? Seth. Is that Laz? No, that's Art. Oh, here's Laz. You're gazing up at the night sky? Laz, what's up there? Hello? Okay, we're just gonna grab him. Where's ours? Okay. I want to see how this goes.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. My name is Laz.
I forgot I set Arv's voice into the tiny mouse one. Whoever said last night that, Cinna, you're gonna forget that you made Arv's into like the tiny squeaky voice, they were right. They were right, gang. I completely forgot. I completely forgot. And I am shocked. I forgot. I completely forgot that Arv's had a squeaky voice. Whoever called that last night, you were correct. I'm so silly. Oh my god! Why does he have that voice? I said it, but also, why did he have that voice? Sorry, I think I missed something in chat. Hey, Glitch, would be really cool if you don't say any. By the way, guys, all of these people that are in this island are subscribers. Please don't be mean over what they choose to look like. That would not be nice. That's not nice. And let's make sure that we're being nice about the characters that are here, okay, guys? They're all paid subscribers. So thank you for supporting the sinarynn stream. Also, hi, Anoki, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Also, Kairi, hi, it's good to see you. This is the sinarynn, it's me. I know I did this. I just forgot.
Oblap. Finitodoblap.
Yeah, Laz, you tell him. You tell him the importance of anime girl thighs. That is correct. Make it known. Make it known. They're discussing a dream Laz had about the future. You were right. You were right. Mally, you called that. You really did. I completely forgot that I set his voice as that. Okay, that's really cute. Are they gonna eat or are they just gonna like talk here? Oh no, they are eating. I mean, they're drinking. That counts, I think. Okay. Oh, nines. Uh-oh. Guys, Nines is in trouble. Where's we need to bring Oh, this seems like a very important conversation. We should not bother them. We should not bother them. Instead, I'm gonna bring Scoobert. Scoobert, help me. Scoobert, help. Nines is in trouble.
Are you alright?
I just can't move.
Okay, now hold still. Here we go.
What does that mean? I vow to return the favor one day.
It was no trouble at all.
Woo! No trouble at all. Let's go. Oh, look at them. They're being so cute. They're being so cute. What's that guy thinking? Wait, I kind of like this like little beach house. It's adorable. What's Art up to? She's thinking about things.
Good evening.
Hi, Art. What's up?
I have no one to hang out with. Sure would be nice to have at least one friend.
Yeah, let's go introduce you to someone. Art, you should say hello to... You know what? You should say hello to Enoki.
What should we talk about?
What should Art and Enoki talk about? Not feet. a drawing. Not Senna's feet, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna say drawing hot women. Drawing feet is crazy, you guys. All right, fine, we'll do drawing feet. But this is on you. You chose this lingo, okay?
Drawing feet. Got
They're
it.
both artists.
I'll go talk to them about drawing feet. Good evening, Enoki.
I'm sorry. The height difference almost
Do
made
you
me
feel
just
like
spit out
talking
my
about-
water.
Drawing feet.
Sure, but tell me, Art, how good are you at drawing feet?
I
She's
don't want
so
to brag
cute.
or anything, but I don't think you'll find anyone on all of Butthead who's better at drawing feet than me.
That's Anoki.
That's amazing. I really respect folks who are good at drawing feet. Wanna be friends?
Oh, thank you so much for the clips, everybody. Hell yeah. You're gonna have a drawing feet off. You're gonna draw together and it'll be so cute. They're instantly good friends. See, guys?
Nice. I knew drawing feet would bring Enoki and me
Drawing
together.
feet did bring Anoki and Art go together. It was either feet or big-breasted women, so I'm glad that the feet won out. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, this is so cute. Hello? Why is my me being so weird right now? They're telling love stories that are so sweet they qualify as desserts. Look at me! What am I doing? I'm like eavesdropping. Hello?
Lena Fruana fan. Ya. Bezum bagel crunchy. Rather trans right. Lonnie Namuzi. Oh trappy rendo boss. You're a shivel doom dam.
Now that in Dingle Ringle. Yeah,
I feel like this is not allowed. Oh,
well,
they said something juicy.
Flappy, Seafood, Boongle,
They said something juicy.
Dongo Lava crocheting upon crest.
Hello?
Dongo Lava drawing feet, crest duetto.
What happened?
VTubers.
What had happened?
Don't go lava drawing feet, prep duetto.
They said drawing feet. Wait, did you guys hear that? Wait, that's crazy. I didn't know that they will like say the lingo.
Lava back neck. Lava anime girl size. Lonnie Namuzi.
They said anime girl size. Wait,
Don't go lava drawing feet, prep duetto. Seafood.
dude, that's crazy.
Lambo.
Did red transportation did not go off? Yeah, I'm currently fixing it as we speak. Did it work now? Yeah, I'm a rat now. They're capturing what we input. Yeah, I know they could do that. I just didn't know that they could like repeat it. I thought it was a one-time thing, you know? I thought that when you give them the lingo, they only use it like in the beginning conversation. I didn't know that they actually repeat it just through other conversations. That's crazy. Oh, I love this one. We finally get like the eating. I love the eating one. Ooh.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Island residents have long dreamed of traveling the world, and now their wish has come true. Residents can now be given the gift of travel by selecting travel tickets from the Wishing Fountain. At hearing the news, locals exclaim, "I can't wait to finally take a vacation." But how can we know what innumerable horrors await us beyond the safety of our familiar shores?
That's true.
The first available trip is an Oceania tour.
Well,
I'm told a wish has already been added, so someone can leave immediately. Check the Wishing Fountain to learn more. Unlike other wishes, it's possible to give the travel ticket multiple times. Granting wishes increases the number of destinations. All this travel news has the island residents buzzing with excitement. Literally buzzing, like a bunch of bees. It's weird. Thanks for watching. I'm Nines, and you're up to date.
Nines, thank you for letting us be up to date. Let's go check it out. Alright, me and Arbs are going, and we'll see if this will, like, upset me. Oh. Is it just me that can go?
Are you really giving me an Oceania tour? Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Time to pack my bags.
I thought I was able to bring someone along. No? Sly came with me. Let's go.
I can hop in this kangaroo's couch. Say cheese.
Say cheese. Oh, that's so cute.
So many sheep. I thought we'll spend this with Say cheese.
Oh my god, we look so cute.
Cruising down Australia's Great Ocean Road. Might make a pit stop to take a quick dip. Say cheese.
Ah, we look adorable. Oh my god. Oh, that's so adorable. What the heck? This is adorable. Cliffy, hi! Thank you for the 10 stream streaks. Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream.
Thanks so much for letting me take it. Oh, and I brought you a souvenir.
We got a souvenir? Ah, it's a koala plushie! Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, I thought I could bring Arbs with me, but apparently not. Sorry, Arbs.
Mally and I are like two peas in a pod. I'm glad Cal introduced us.
Mally, me and you are...
Saying a bomb is cool too.
Oh yeah, that was our topic. Mally, we're two peas in a pod, and we apparently love to crochet bombs. Good to know. Ah, look at our wonderful village. I mean island. Our island is looking amazing. Everyone is happy. Cal wants to play with me. That's so cute.
Let's play no repeats.
Crocheting a what? You know, a bomb, like a cherry. Nothing?
No repeats. Food.
Oh, I love this game.
Spaghetti.
Donut.
Bunya.
Bunya? What's that?
Mango. Baked sweet potato.
Baked sweet potato.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Sorry, Bunda, but roast chicken is a repeat.
Did we already say roast chicken? Oh, that's so silly. I didn't think about it. I forgot.
Hey, you can't win them all.
Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Ooh, we got a right of price pawn shop. I always feel like this feels a little bit seedy. So I'm gonna put it like somewhere back here, you know? Where if you wanna go to the pawn shop, you gotta go through like a lot of hoops.
We interrupt to bring you
Hi,
some
Nexo.
breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. A very reputable pawn shop has opened on Butthead. You'll want to visit the right price to sell off any treasure you don't need anymore. Locals are responding to the news with, "Will they buy my pocket lint?"
Oh.
And I was told this treasure is priceless, but the cashier sure was glad to put a price tag on it. Thanks for watching. I'm Nexo, and you're up to date.
Let's go! Alright. Our island is beautiful. Everyone is happy. Mally is in love. We are now able to continue on with our podcast. Yippee! I want it to be like a ritual that like for the first 15 minutes or so of like our streams, we go ahead and like talk and check on our Miis, because I think that's so cute, right? Isn't it cute that we get to do that? Anyway, before we start our podcast, I'm gonna go take a little bit of a bathroom break. Because I realized I gotta go to the bathroom. So that's what I'm gonna go do. And yeah, I think it'll give us like some ways of like reconnecting as well. And that way, if there are any new subscribers and they want to join the Tomodachi Island, I'll be able to do so in our first like 15 minutes or so and get them reintroduced to the community. But I'll probably play it in my off time so that way the island looks just like a little bit better. That's what I'm gonna do. Seth, thank you for the 100 stream streak. 100 stream streak. Thank you for the vibe being at 100%. Amazing. Guys, I'm gonna send you guys over to the ads while I'm going to the bathroom. Take this time to also take care of yourself. Make sure you drink lots of water, you're taking your meds, whatever it may be that you need in order to be successful. And we'll be right back and chit-chatting about our monthly theme. Lots of love from the earth. Anyway, exclamation point fruity, exclamation point friend shape, exclamation point vibes. I'm gonna be right back. And if you ever want to check out sinarynn, you can always join by clicking a Prime sub. The Prime sub will let you sub to any streamer for free, and I hope you can use it to me. Anyway, I'll be right back, you guys. Take care of yourself, okay? Bow, 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 bow. Hello, how's it going? I did not realize that there was no music in the BRB screen, considering that I did not realize that the music actually stopped. Anyway, welcome back, everyone, to the podcast. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today, we have a podcast. We always do. But today's extra special, and we're just going to talk a little bit more about it. So, this past, how do you say? This podcast was technically filmed, like supposed to be filmed, around just a little bit after Earth Day. But unfortunately, I got sick. I got sick so bad that I was not able to talk because I genuinely just straight up lost my voice. So we had to delay this podcast, and I'm so very happy that we get to do it now. It feels very fitting considering like it's actually the end of April. You know what I mean? It's actually the end of April. And so I feel like we're able to really, really dive deep into it. We're able to just sort of like reflect on our April. And honestly, I just hope you've had a wonderful April so far. To me, April had been the most physically demanding month. And I knew it was going to be the most physically demanding month because it's sort of like anytime there's a change in season in my country, I am always sick. And April is not, like, I'm not shocked that I became so sick in April. And I was sick very frequently because of it too. Even right now, I don't know if anybody would notice, just because it's been a whole month since my voice is like this, so you might not really notice it that much. But this is not what my voice actually sounds like. I have been losing and regaining my voice in the majority of April, just because April is that transition month. And so I feel like there's a lot of, what's the phrase I'm thinking of here? There's just a lot. There is a lot of like tough things happening in April. And so April to me has always been the most exhausting month. It's the one where I really need to like be strategic when I take breaks. Because if I don't take breaks frequently, my body's going to deteriorate and then I won't be able to do the things that I want to do. So yeah, April is a transition month for me. And so it's always been like the toughest. But as they say, April showers bring May flowers. And so starting tomorrow is the first day of May. I am very much hoping that we will be able to have a good time, you know. There's a lot of like holidays in May as well. And so I'm really hoping that May is the month where I can actually rest my voice. I can take care of it. So that way I can continue to do activities by the time June comes. So that's a little update on how my April goes and how my April went. I hope your April has been pretty good as well. So yeah, let me know, how has your April been? Has it been exhausting? Has it been tiring? Have you been taking care of yourself? What have you been up to? Any fun things that's been going on? I know a lot of I've asked my Mallows to sort of like share a little bit about something in April that they may have done, you know? And I have a couple of responses. And so I'm looking forward to taking a look at it. Arv says April has been a month for sure. I hear you. I hear you. I feel like April has always been a month for me as well. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's been a month with a lot of changes. Not finally settled into my new place. Let's go. Congratulations on settling in. I know it's probably going to be a lot of change for you as you're settling into like a very new place. But congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I asked you guys basically, right? For this theme of, hold on, let me see if it works out. Bam. Oh, all right, here we go. There we go. For this month, I asked you guys to tell me, you know, like what is something that you would share with an alien? So like, let's say an alien comes to Earth one day. What is something that you would really, really want to share with them? That is our podcast. That is our podcast theme for the day. And so again, if you haven't already, you can take a look at the podcast right there. You'll be able to see it, etc. And we're just about to get started right now. I'm currently pulling up our responses. And I'm very excited. I can't wait to just like dive into it. But let's start with Sinarynn. Let's start with me. I'm sure you guys want to know too. Like, Sinarynn, what would you bring? You know, extraterrestrial people come into the Earth, right? People come into our wonderful Earth. Someone from way far away in outer space. What would I show them? I have a list right here. Hold on one second. I want to make sure that you guys can see it. All right. There we go. Okay, there we go. Here is what I personally would share with them. Let me see. Where's my screen? Yep. That. So here are my 3 things. Number 1, I would show them this amazing pocket photo printer. I bought this month and it has been my favorite thing ever. And so what I've started doing is for like personal gifts and all that stuff, I would take pictures of my friends and I would buy these like magnetic frames. And then because this is the size of a Polaroid, I would buy these cute little Polaroid frames. I would put their pictures inside and then I would gift it to them. It is so nice. And this was like less than $100. It cost less than $100. And we basically are able to take pictures and then send them off to this mini printer to get it printed off. The quality is amazing. And what's best is that the back of the pictures are stickers. And so if you are someone that enjoys, like, if you enjoy just like taking pictures of people and you enjoy journaling, to me, this is a great way to keep an album because A, you get to like stick it somewhere, but B, you can also use the pictures as just like little Polaroid cards. This is the number 1 thing. I think the aliens would very much appreciate being able to see themselves in like picture form. So that way they're able to just like check it out. Can you link this in one of the Discord channels at the end of stream? Oh, absolutely. I'm going to do that right now so I don't forget. What is it called? Xiaomi portable photo? Photo printer. This is the one that I got. I don't actually know if there's anything else. I'm gonna share the link that I randomly found. I don't know if this is like actually the same way. You might want to look at it. At the very least, I can give you the title and you'll be able to find it elsewhere. Okay, I shared it over on the Discord. You feel like the extraterrestrial right now? That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It's so nice. I really like having a pocket printer. And then anytime I take a picture, I'm able to just like print it off, give it to some of my friends. And then what's amazing is that because it's a sticker, they can put it in their journals if they don't have a photo album. So it's been nice. It's been nice. This has been one of my favorite products ever. The second thing I would show the aliens would be glasses. I think the aliens would be very stumped looking at glasses because to me, glasses like change a person's face so much. I look different without my glasses. And with different shaped glasses, you look different. You know, a lot of people say like, how can people not recognize Superman when he wears glasses? You guys, 99.9% of people, if you see someone every single day with glasses, the instant they take off their glasses, they are a whole different person. Seriously. To me, this simple accessory can make you go like essentially incognito. I want to see the aliens wearing glasses because I feel like every alien that I've seen in line, they've always had like perfect vision. Oh my goodness. The third one, I actually struggled with the third one. I didn't know what to show them at first. If I were to bring one thing from Earth to show to the alien, I kid you not, I think I might show them like the Nintendo Switch. Because, don't get me wrong, human innovation did not cap at the Nintendo Switch. However, the fact that we have a toy that lets you play anywhere with a decent screen and then like you're able to play with your friends, I just think the aliens would like it. By the way, I have a bone to pick with Nintendo. They did such a great job with showcasing a console with a good color scheme to it. You know, have you seen like people's parodies of the Nintendo Switch? It's so recognizable. Like anybody can recognize when there's a Nintendo Switch on the screen or if they're referring to a Nintendo Switch because of the colors are so distinct. I am upset that they made the Switch 2 all black. Why did they make the Switch 2 all black? That makes no sense. Now they've just like lost all the colors that they could have associated with the Nintendo Switch. I don't know. That's my little bone to pick. You should have put on an iPhone in my list. I think you should have. I think that'll be fun. Anyway, we're gonna go back to our little podcast episode now. Because I want to hear what you guys have said about what you want. Aza, hello. It's good to see you. Let me scoot on over here right now. Let me scoot it on. All right, everybody. Wait, this is not it. Where's my... Aha! Is it this one? All right, let's see if you can see it. Can you see it? Does it feel... Oh, yeah, no, that's a little bit too off. There we go. Aza, thank you for a Demon Daily Blessing. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Welcome to our podcast. This is Hello Mallows, a podcast where we talk about things. I give you a response and then you explain it to me. This is from Anonymous. Anonymous says in the theme corner, I would show the aliens some flowers, a phone, and a computer. That's so interesting. They don't have any advice this month around, but the fellow corner is, I love y'all. I love y'all too. Thank you so much for sending a response. I really do appreciate it. I know April is like a very quiet month usually, and so I expected this one to not have a lot of responses, but I'm really happy to see that there's still a lot of people that are like really interested in checking it out. This one's from Tomo. Hi, Tomo. Tomo said, depending on how much we can carry, I think bringing music of every medium throughout history, from like early electrical wire recording to vinyl to tape to digital, the same album on every format, maybe Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys or Disintegration by The Cure to show the aliens how sad the world's most creative artists always are. Oh my God. That's true. Some of the greatest music ever written are always very incredibly sad songs. What are some of your guys' like favorite sad song? What's my favorite sad song? I'm thinking about, oh, you know what it is? One of my favorite sad songs, and it's the one like I kind of am feeling right now. It's called 6 out of 10 by Dodie. Dodie. She's an indie artist from the UK, and I've been watching her for so long. I found out about her when I was in like high school or something, and I was really obsessed with her music. And then I remembered her releasing 6 out of 10, and it spoke to me then, and it speaks to me now. Like there are just moments where you feel like you're just a 6 out of 10, you know, and you're just kind of going through the motions. So I guess it's not really a sad song, but it's one that I can find. I find that I can really relate to it. Number 2, Tomo and I have the same brain. Tomo says a video game. Show them how we've created interactive storytelling in ways that could not be replicated in real life. Too many to pick from. Just grab whatever box you can get your hands on and take that with you. Oh, I grabbed Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 3 for the PlayStation. Tomo, how are you going to explain Dead or Alive to a bunch of aliens? Oh my lord, that would be crazy. Oh my lord. Dead or Alive is like one of the most interesting video game franchises I've ever seen. It's crazy. It's just hot women playing volleyball, but also zombies are there, I think. Number 3, Tomo says pizza. Just trust me, y'all. Trust me. I did not even consider thinking about food, but yeah, I feel like they would really enjoy some Earth food just to check it out. I cannot wait to show you guys what Tomo sent us. Yay! I cannot wait. Sina's opinions. This is from the advice corner. Tomo says, "Oh girl, I need a 25th hour per day. What do I do? Just one more hour and I can solve everything." Do you guys believe that? Do you believe that if you have like 25 hours in a day, you'll be able to solve more of your problems? I think to me, let's say there's 25 hours in a day, right? Time is a construct. We could very well have 25 hours in a day, you know? But if we do have 25 hours in a day, I don't want that extra hour to be spent working. I want it to be relaxing, you know? Yeah, exactly. No, Seth. I read your comment and I took it back. I want it to be an extra hour of relaxation. I don't want it to be an extra hour of work. You know, I feel like that's better if it's like an extra hour of relaxation instead. But knowing our society, I feel like people are just going to make like 9-hour shifts in a 25-hour workday. Oh, that sounds so exhausting. Here's our fellow corner from Tomo. Oh my gosh, I might really need this advice. Everybody prioritize creativity over perfection now. If you're a creator, please find the joy within the creative process, the journey, not the destination. AI only cares about the destination. We are not robots, we are people, and our inherent creative process is something AI can never have. Some of the best songs ever made are demos. The beauty is in the process. Don't worry about the result. Worry if you're not having fun getting there. Those are some really wise words. lately I feel like I've been like on my perfectionism grind. Does that make sense? I feel like I've been very extra, I've been extra like perfectionist lately. And maybe, you know what, despite my sore throat, I should just sing. I should just sing the cover. I should just make it. I don't know. Part of me feels like I should wait until my voice gets better, so that way I can sing the song and like put in the extra oomph, you know? But maybe there's just never going to be a time where my voice gets better because I'm constantly using my voice. So maybe I should just do it. I don't know. This is hard. I don't know. Man, Tomo's words really, really got me. Gumi, hi. It's good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going? Arv says, I couldn't put in what I want to put in the show and tell. Try again, try again. Why can't you put it in? Just send it another one. But yeah, to all the new wonderful Mallows that are now joining us, we currently have a podcast where we just talk about, you know, monthly themes. If you have advice that you want to ask, it's also the day for like advice, you know, etc. It exceeds the 10 megabytes. It should be like up to 10 gigabytes. Is it really 10 megabytes? Oh, you silly Arbs, what did you do? Seth says, it might take long to get better, but don't make it prematurely worse. You're right, I shouldn't make it prematurely worse. You're right. You're right. I don't know. Okay, I upped the size for the show and tell to be like 1 gigabyte. So that way, if you guys have something to show and tell, you should be able to. You should be able to submit it. I didn't know that I could change like the size of the file. Sorry, guys. Everybody's probably like, why can't I submit anything? But yeah, apparently you can't even change it to like 10 gigabytes, but I don't have that kind of space. So don't give me like too crazy of files, okay? Oh, Tomo, this was so nice. Thank you for sharing it with me. We got Sethi! We asked Seth, give us 3 items you'd bring to show extraterrestrial life what it means to be human. And Seth says, a box of an assortment of Legos to show how creative we can be. Legos is so genius. I didn't even think about that. A bunch of kittens to show how cringe we can be, because why not? I am curious about how the aliens would think about like the animals in our planet. I feel like that's really interesting. And then finally, Seth says a Dr. Pepper. Provided that carbonation is not a thing that the aliens have, I am also very curious how they would... You know what? A kid that has never drank soda their entire life suddenly drinks soda at the age of like 20. Aren't you curious to know what that looks like? I remember the first time I tasted soda. The first time I tasted soda, you guys, I was so uninterested in it. Soda and I are not besties. I don't like soda at all. And so I remembered being in like a fast food restaurant. My mom like ordered soda for the very first time, gave it to me and was like, try it. And I tried it and the instant bubbles, I remembered the bubbles like made it hard for me to breathe. And then I was like, oh, I don't like this at all. And so I've rarely ever drink soda. Exim, hi, it's good to see you. Yes, it's not too late. You're more than welcome to always submit. Yeah, you wrote cringe. You wrote cringe, Seth, not caring. It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's April, okay? April showers bring May flowers. April is a time of exhaustion. I honestly, I really can't wait for next month's theme. I have a perfect theme for May, and I kind of wanted to do it for April as well. So next month, instead of you guys choosing the theme, I've already chosen the theme for next month in May. So I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm pretty excited for next month's theme coming up. It's okay. It's April. April is exhausting. Seth says, I'm burnt out on Uma Musume, but I don't want to give up. My RNG has consistently been trash. What's the best way to handle this? I am also burnt up on Uma Musume. I have been playing literally almost every day since launch. And I decided that, you know what? I just need to like chill out, you know? My RNG is also not great. Don't get me wrong. I don't have the cards that I want, especially. I don't have like the characters that I particularly want. I end up loving the characters that I do have, but there's two ways that you can handle being burnt out over a video game. One, you stop for a very long time and then come back in the future. Two is you start fresh in a new account, right? For me, I don't really want to start fresh on a new account for Uma Musume. This goes with Genshin Impact. I tried starting a new account for Genshin Impact. I don't like it. I hate it starting fresh for Genshin Impact, especially because all my characters are in the American account. And it really does stink that, you know, I can't play co-op with my friends in Genshin. Because the majority of my friends now play Genshin Impact in like the Southeast Asian servers. It stinks. I get it. It really does stink. But I think it's okay that you should take a break. But yeah, April showers bring May flowers. That's going to be our theme for May. I think if you feel like your RNG is trash, just take a break. Just take a break. The Umas will still be there. The Umas will still love you. And no matter how long you take a break, they're all going to be there to come back and like be excited to greet you. I just got a little bit tired of like the same sort of like, okay, here's my relationship with Uma Musume, is that they would introduce a new scenario. I would go crazy playing through the scenario. And then lo and behold, I get bored. Because I spend all my energy just like spamming the new scenario instead of, you know, building in a little bit of spice in between it. Like, yes, the events are fun, but the events aren't anything revolutionary either. It's the same kind of thing over and over again. But yeah, I'd say take a break. If you're ever tired of playing a game, maybe it's best to just put down the game for a little bit. Find something else that's interesting to you. That's what I did. Oh, Seth's fellow corner. I believe in you. You guys, that's so nice. That's so nice. I believe in you too. I believe in you guys. If nobody has ever said it today, please know that we believe in you. Seth says, that's wild that you can't do cross-region gaming in some games. I agree. I agree. Seth says, the way I think about it, if the trainers are taking a break, then the Umas are on vacation. Yes! And summer vacation normally is like 2 months long, right? So I think it's okay that you take a little break from your Uma. Let them rest, all right? It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Seth, for your very encouraging words. I appreciate it. Here is Laz. Ooh, looking forward to it. 3 things that Laz would showcase the wonderful aliens. 1, a collection of poems and short stories I've written over the years. I think being human is being vulnerable, making mistakes, but still trying to make sense of the consequences that come with it and becoming better for it. I always write about the obstacles I've experienced, about wanting to belong, and this could probably shed some light on who we are in this time and age as a species. I actually wanted to take a picture of my journal. You guys, I have been like, ever since I showed, okay, so do you know how I showed you this photo printer, right? Ever since I got this photo printer this month, I actually started journaling more because I would take a picture of something that happened that day and then I can instantly you know, peel off the back and then stick it on my journal. Guys, journaling is so much more fun when there are little pictures that you can put. I cannot recommend this product enough. It really is just so good. It's so good. I've been really loving journaling ever since I started taking pictures of the world around me. Journal gang, high five. Yeah, high five. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. I don't know who recommended me this product, but I'm really glad I bought it. Anyway, number 2, a recording of a song. Maybe Claire de Lune. I love Claire de Lune. That's one of my favorite songs. Just because it's beauty and calm and melancholic at the same time. And I want them to feel what I feel when I listen to this sort of music. Oh, that's so cute. And then finally, a sinarynn clip with the message, beware, the cause of humanity's downfall. Oh my goodness. Once I get over this exhaustion of like making shorts, I cannot wait to get back into it. I know the reason why I'm exhausted is because like April has just been a very long month filled with like changes. And I'll talk a little bit more about what the transition means, but I really cannot wait to just like get over the sort of like exhaustion, the sort of like burnout that I'm feeling. As soon as that is over, I know for a fact that I'll be able to like come back and go crazy on the shorts again. You know, I'll be able to just like do more things. I've already planned like a bunch of things for the summer that I'm available. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I cannot wait for it to show off the show and tell. I cannot wait. Here's an advice corner. Will you ever consider raising a family with a platonic friend instead of a romantic partner? Do you think it's an option that some should consider? Ooh, that is so interesting. Cliffy asks, I was just curious, do these have to be things you can physically bring with you, or can it be a thing that you can bring them to see? Oh my gosh, it can be. The prompt is open enough for you to interpret it as you wish. So if there's something that you want to show the aliens, please feel free to do that as well. Would you ever consider raising a family with a platonic friend? Yes, 100%. To me, parenting and being a spouse are two different jobs. Two different jobs. The way I look at parenting is that it's like it's how do I say this? If I call it a business, I don't want it to sound capitalist, but what I mean is that it's just like, it's two different businesses, you know? You might have a life partner that you do all these things with, right? You travel together, you plan your future together, etc. And then their skill set might not be child rearing, you know? So I would totally consider raising a family with a platonic friend solely for the purposes of making that child grow up into a better person than I am. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm old enough, and by the time I'm like, let's say 45 or 50, right? If by the time I'm 45 and I still have yet to have kids, and Noki also hasn't had kids, I know how much she wants to have kids, I'm down to adopt a kid with Anoki if that's what she wants to do. Like, I am so down for that. Because I can trust that she'll be a great mother. You know? Does that make sense? I think people should consider being friends with their partners, romantic partners, because eventually, right? Eventually, hopefully, I believe in like the sort of like kind of marriage that it's just like a one-time thing, just because it's too much of a hassle to get divorced. Not really, but that's just what I believe in. I believe in like, you only get married once, really. And with the idea that I'm only getting married once, I choose my partner very carefully. if I were to have kids in the future, I want to make sure that my partner has some skills that could have child rearing capabilities of it. But just like how it takes a village to raise a child, I think like your romantic partner can't be your everything. They could be a really great romantic partner, but they can't be, it could very well be that they are not a very good parent. So yeah, the short answer is yes, I could definitely consider raising a kid with one of my friends, especially if I can trust them to be a very good parent. I for sure would let them raise my child. I know he says I'm baby. You can be both baby and mommy, okay? You can be both mommy and baby. I've seen you in real life. That's crazy. That's crazy. So now my response is more of a jokey one. Is that okay? Yeah, for sure. Please make me laugh. I love you. Well, says, that's a great answer, Sina. I asked this, it was a topic of discussion recently with my older friends who haven't found partners yet. Wanted to hear your take on it. Yeah, that's just how I think. If you really want to be a parent, just find someone that you think can co-parent with you. You know, you don't have to be romantically entangled. Does it complicate things? Yeah, for sure. For sure. My hot take, you guys, oh my God, I'm gonna shake the world. I don't think so. But I might sound prudish when I say this. Personally speaking, and just like upon reading many, many books, I don't think it is 100% easy. Well, I don't know. I just think it's very hard to be friends with benefits with also the idea that you are actually friends. You know, if you want to be friends with benefits, you can't know a single thing about the person because then you'll get attached, right? You should only know their name and you're only there to like have the fun, if you get what I mean. But once you start getting in, like you start like knowing the other person, I don't think you can do friends with benefits like that. I think it gets a little bit wonky. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. So for this one, if you do want to have a child with a partner, you know, make sure that they're just a good parent. I don't know. I just think like feelings get involved a lot of the times. Especially if you start being invested in the person. It's weird being only one of a few guys in my friend group that isn't with someone. It's also less stressful. I think we're always in a rush to like have kids. And don't get me wrong, for like women, I know there's like I think both women and men have biological components to it. Because when you start getting older, your energy is like lesser and lesser. And once you have kids at like an older age, you know, it's gonna be hard for you to muster up the energy to run around and like do all the kids things, attend the events without getting tired. Is it doable? Yes, very much so. But yeah, that's my thing. Do you have nosy aunties and uncles who ask you when as well? I'm Asian. Of course I have nosy aunties and uncles who ask me when I'm gonna get married and have kids. To me, kids are not a priority in my life. It has never been a priority in my life. I don't consider that sad. I just consider that my reality, like streaming, my content creation job, because I'm starting to see content creation as a job. I want it as a job. This online business that I have, right? This is my baby. I put so much time and so much energy in it. And it's thriving for that reason because I put so much attention on it. I don't know if I can do that with an actual human baby. I just haven't, like, it's never been a thing, you know? Seth says, bro, every adult in my family is always asking about it. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. But yeah, that's my hot take. I feel like it's really hard to be friends with benefits when you're actually friends with your benefit. Just practice child rearing on the Mallows. You guys want me to teach you phonics? That'll be cute. It'll be cute. I've always wanted to teach you guys like phonics and like, today when we were talking about executive functioning, I really want to make like a big old PowerPoint so that way I can talk to you guys about like executive functioning and what like I do to teach my students how to function executively. Essentially how to like stop and think about their actions and then think about like what they did and how they can be better people because of it. Like, I think that's so fascinating, but I don't know if like anybody's interested in it. What the heck is child rearing? Child rearing basically means like raising kids. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, hi exam. Good to see you. Thank you for submitting. Am I frozen? Please let me know if I'm frozen. My CPU is going a little bit nuts. I don't know why. But yeah. Would I consider raising a yeah, I personally speaking, I think I can separate like raising a child as being like another aspect of life, and the partner that I'm raising a child with is not necessarily my romantic partner. Does that make sense? Like, isn't that why co-parents exist? You know, co-parenting is a thing. You try to parent your child together with someone. And to me, isn't it better like to co-parent with someone that's your friend instead of like a bitter ex? Because if it's like a bitter ex, that's bad. But if it's like, oh, someone you're actually friendly with, like, hey, yeah, no, we just made a kid together. That's it. Or like, we adopted this child together, but it's all chill. We're just co-parenting. Like, I want to be a parent, so I'm a parent, you know? I don't know. I wouldn't mind that. I've always wanted to adopt. That is something that is like on my mind. In the future, I think regardless of whether or not like I'm with a partner, once I feel ready, I think I would probably adopt kids. I have no interest in being pregnant at all. But I think I still am interested in like raising children. And what better way than to just like adopt the babies that are like, I don't know. I don't want to say unwanted because that sounds bad, because it's not always like a case of want. Sometimes like their parents have passed. You know what I mean? Like, just because a child is in an orphanage does not necessarily mean that they're unwanted. Sometimes their parents have passed away and it's tough, you know. They still want the child. But yeah, if there's someone that would want like if there's a kid that needs a parent, I would much rather be that parent instead of like having to produce myself. My parents are not happy with this, by the way. My parents dislike the fact, my parents are not that against adoption. It's not necessarily that they hate the idea of adoption. It's like, they're like, oh, but the bloodlines. Oh, but the bloodlines. You know what I mean? It's a Chinese thing. But I don't really care about the bloodlines. I just want children to be loved, man. Everything all good? Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's very progressive answer, Senna, and still kind of hard for others to wrap their head around. It would have a lot of complications, yeah. Yeah, I think it would be complicated. I think feelings would definitely get into the mix, you know? Like, it's gonna be hard to co-parent with someone, but just like how building a business is also hard, and you gotta trust that person that you're building the business with 100%. I don't know, I just think of it as like it's a very similar aspect. Is it totally the same? Of course not. I'm not here telling people like, oh, raising a kid is like building a business. No, very different. But yeah, I'd rather be friends with the people that I'm raising a kid with than be like enemies. Because the poor kid, right? At the end of the day, you got to think about the child. If you are a friend, if like the other parent of your child is your best friend, like they're just your friend, and you love them so much and you care about them so much, you care about their well-being, even if it's not romantic love, the kid is going to feel that respect, you know? You know, they're going to be like, I guess my parents aren't married, but they like each other. You know, they're not fighting. They're like feeding me, they're clothing me, they talk about my dreams and all that stuff. Like, to me, I feel like that's pretty good. I can see Cinna in the future opening a PowerPoint and doing a business pitch to a potential co-parent. Yeah, I would do that with Enoki. Enoki, let's make babies. Ours says, it makes sense in a technical sense, but I think it existed because parent couples are separated. Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying, like, if couples can separate, be co-parents, and there are couples out there that are actually very, like, chill with each other, like exes out there that are chill with each other and co-parenting very, very well. What's the difference between doing that with, like, a friend, you know? If co-parenting is already existing between, like, exes, I don't see why co-parenting can't exist with, like, people. But yeah, the bloodlines. They care about the bloodlines. But I don't. I just want children to be loved, okay? And Noki says, low-key, in Tomodachi Life, the me, Cinna, and the me, Enoki asked to get a baby the other time, but I said no because I wasn't ready. Yeah, you're too young to have babies, Enoki. I'm sorry. I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll wait. Laz, you really got me with this question. I'm not like thinking about it. Like, would I actually be able to raise a kid with Enoki? The answer is yes, because I trust her 100%, you know? Will we fight? Of course we're going to fight, you know? I don't believe that it's hard to live with another person. It's hard to co-parent with another person. And I do believe, like, even with business partners, it's not easy to see eye to eye 100% of the time. Of course, there's going to be disagreements. But how you handle those disagreements, that's the most important part, right? A fellow corner from Laz. Something I wrote in my journal. I don't really know what I was thinking that day. Love is not mystery. We need to embrace that it is really about care and commitment, responsibility and respect, trust and tangible actions that show that love. And all this requires knowledge, not mystery of the other. Most of us want to be loved, but maybe not known. It's much scarier to be known. Oh! Wow. This reminds me of a book that I read recently. What is it? I'm thinking about it. It must have been one of the Bridgerton books. It has to be one of the Bridgerton books. To be loved is to be known, and to be known is scary. That was what I wrote in one of my reviews for one of the Bridgerton books. I cannot for the life of me think which one. Because there's 8 of them. I cannot think which one it was. But I agree. I think some people are scared to be super known. There's 2 ways about it. Some people either hide their ugly side and only show like the good side, or they front load their ugly side to their partner, like, hey, here's my bowl of poop, you know, before anything else happens. So that way, if they get rejected from the very beginning, they're like, well, I tried, you know, instead of doing the quote unquote normal thing of like easing into the relationship and slowly pooping little by little in front of them. I hate that I used the poop analogy, you guys. This is crazy. But I hope it makes sense. It reminds me of the quote, is knowing me more gonna make you love me less? Yeah, it's like the song, right? Would you love me less if you hadn't done? Who sang that song? I think Max. Would you love me less? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Would you love me less? Oh no 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 no. I think that song really talks. It would really talk to you. I would recommend you listening to it, Laz. Because at the very end of the song, he goes like, "You won't love me less. You won't love me less." Like, because that's what true love is, right? Like after knowing all of this poop. Wow, didn't know that a person could poop that much. Once you know all the poop about the person, you don't love them less. You know, I don't think I don't know if it'll make you love them more, but I think it'll make you understand them more. And that's all there is to it when it comes to love. I think you just need to be understood. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I used the poop analogy, but that's all I can think of, you know? Some people do just like, I used to do this too, you know? I tell people like, hey, I'm actually a terrible person. Here's all the crap that I have done when I was younger and didn't know any better. And even though I did know better, I still chose the wrong thing to do. You know, I would just like shove that to them. I'm like, hey, I'm actually a terrible person. I don't deserve love. Here you go. So that way when they reject me, I'm not sad about it. I'm like, yep, I'm a terrible person that doesn't deserve love because I made so many mistakes in the past. I guess this is just how it is for me. You know? I used to be like that too, but now I know to be normal and to only poop little by little. Some people just be straight up pooping. It's true then, Born. You so right. Some people just be straight up pooping. Hi, by the way. It's good to see you. Sorry I said poop so much. But you guys, something of a phenomena that I've seen online ever since, okay, this is prior to me stopping Twitter. A lot of, like, there are like a lot of anonymous forums on Twitter for like Indonesians. And basically you can DM these admins and then the bot will look at your DMs and then they will like, you know, they will take whatever screenshot you have and then post it anonymously on your behalf on their Twitter page. So many of the recurring messages I see between boys and girls, they're like, hey, my partner has not talked to me for 3 days. Is this normal? No, what the flip? To me, it is weird to not talk to someone that you love every day. You know? I'm not saying that you have to talk like 24/7, but like, even with like, I'll use my relationship with Enoki. I love Enoki very, very much. Do I text her every day? No, but I text her she's the most frequent person I probably text. You know, we don't always talk about memes and stuff, but we send like each other reels and all that stuff too. I don't know. But I agree with what you said. Care, commitment, responsibility, respect, trust. Oh, trust is such a hard thing. Trust is difficult. And oh my God, you guys, wow. What a tough time. Anyway, that's my advice to all of you. It's not really advice. If you're about to enter a relationship, don't hide your poops completely, but also don't give them all the poop at the very beginning. Just poop little by little. Like rabbits, you know, they poop only little bits at a time, and then you got to clean it up. You got to like make peace with it, and then they like poop again. Just poop little bits, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Woo! Sometimes I astound myself with the level of the speech. By the way, we're gonna show off all like the show and tell afterwards. Also, I think my internet is pooping itself. What is going on right now? I can't tell if this is my computer or if it's the internet. Little turds, got it, exactly. Little turds, just like rabbits. Just be a little wabbit, you guys. You just need to be a little wabbit. Okay, I fixed it. It's Arbs. It's Arbs' turn. Arb says he's going to be bringing Mona Lisa a phone full of music and a plant, roses specifically, or a bonsai. Ooh, what kind of music would you show the extraterrestrial? I kind of want to show the Aliens WAP by Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Because to me, I freaking love WAP. I love women twerking. I love women expressing themselves. I love women. Aliens, if you are here, please listen to WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. It will change your life. It changed my life. I realized, yep, I'm definitely not straight. Oh, hi, Tio. It's good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for such thoughtful answers. I do my best. I try to put a little bit of hilarity in the midst of there, so I hope it's okay. Arb says, how make ideas come to life. How? Do. Make ideas come to life. How? Do. Just do it. Just do it. Boy, my ideas, look at Hello Mallows. You know, I could sit in my room and just like ruminate how Hello Mallows is going to go until the sun goes down. It will never be perfect. Hello Mallows has changed so much in the 4 episodes that we've had. We didn't even have a freaking show and tell the first time around. So we added it in the last episode, in the 3rd episode, and then we kept it now on the 4th episode. You know, and we're probably going to keep going because, hey, I love seeing your creations. You guys are awesome. I love looking at all the different interesting things that you do. I love doing show and tell. Show and tell is fun. It's one of my favorite things to do in school too. So if you want to make your ideas come to life, just do. However, I also learned, can I tell you something that I learned today? With the talk of executive functioning, I learned that just saying, just do it is not helpful. It really isn't. Because, you know, how is that really supporting people, right? So when I was thinking about like, how can I push people to do their very best? That's why I started thinking like, I think every Saturday morning, I want to open up the Discord and just have it be a working session, you know, read a book with me, work with me, hang out in silence or conversation, whatever it may be. Let's just vibe together every Saturday morning. You can get chores done. You can get things done right there. But like, I think having that space every single morning on Saturdays, at least for me, that will really help me out. There will be days where I can't talk. There will be days where I just want silence. But I think I want to make a commitment to just like be in the Discord VC every Saturday morning at like 8 a.m. I won't be able to talk every single time. Most of the time, I probably won't be able to talk because that is my time to just like either read, get things done, etc. But it will definitely help you guys a lot to know that there's someone else that's like doing their own thing. You know what I mean? But in the case of like making ideas coming to life, for me, when I want to make an idea come to life, I look at 3 things. Purpose, right? What is like purpose? What is this idea for? It can just be for fun. It's fine. What is it? Obviously, you need to know what it is. And third, when it comes to ideas, is it fun for me to do? Hello Mallows is fun for me to do. I love talking and I love talking to all of you. It's my favorite activity. And so it is not surprising that I have kept going. So here are my top 3 tips to getting things done and bringing your ideas come to life. Number 1, just do it. Number 2, breaking things into small pieces. Number 3, make sure that you are having fun. Some of the times it's not fun. Making shorts every single day is not always fun. That's why I'm taking a break for April. It's not fun. It's not always going to be 100%, oh my God, I'm enjoying this so much. But at the very least, I am enjoying it. There has to be some level of enjoyment or else your ideas will not come to life. But the first step has to be, in my opinion, the first step has to be you got to break it down. You got to break it down. Break it down, son. Friends in this house, there's some friends in this house. Yeah, there's some friends in this house. There's some friends in this house. It's crazy, double. Woo! I'm laughing at the reaction of the aliens transitioning from Debussy to WAP. I think the aliens will realize just how creative the human life is, that they can create something like Debussy, Clair de Lune, and also they can create WAP. It's amazing. And I think they need to see that music doesn't have to be serious. I always feel like people are out here preaching how like, oh, music has to be super serious. No, you don't gotta. Music just has to be fun. And WAP is fun for me. Hi, Stars. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. We're currently having our little monthly chit-chats. How? But how? You know, that's fair. That's fair. I end up cutting mine down, so hopefully it doesn't sound too cookie cutter, but I'm actually running out of time and soon I'll be leaving for work, but it is submitted. All right, Cliffy, good luck for work. You can always come back here. Don't worry. That's kind of cool. 8 a.m. is usually the time I'm on coffee and read stuff or watch new content. Yeah, that's fine. I find a quiet time on mornings is usually the time I get a lot of ideas too. It may be different times for different people. I agree. Okay, let's get the practical side down, okay? The practical side of things, right? If you really want to just, you know, we can say things like, oh, you know, you should just do it. You know, reject perfection. Just do it. Just make it exist first and all that stuff. But these are concepts. And some people do not run on concepts, right? I am someone where you need to give me a clear step-by-step how to make my ideas come to life. Does that make sense? So here is my step on making my ideas come to life. Number one, and I'm agreeing with what Laz says because I see it right there. Number one, I do think that you need time out of your week, out of your day, out of your moment. Have 5 minutes, even 1 minute, you know, have 1 or 5 minutes. Even 1 minute will work. Have time to just do nothing. Let your mind wander. For me, that is when I am on the treadmill. I'm not listening to nothing. I am not reading nothing. All I am focused on is breathing and not falling off my treadmill because I'm thinking about too much things. But you need time to just let your mind wander, right? You gotta. So you need to set aside time for that. You need to set time for your mind to just wander, do whatever it wants. Number two is you need to set time, let's say 30 minutes of writing down things that you want to do. Doesn't matter if it's difficult for you to do it, just write down things that you want to do. For me, I wrote down like 8. I want to write this down. I want to do this. RZ says, but for me, the idea comes when I'm busy doing something, then I forget, which is kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Arbs, I'm gonna call bullcrap because I love you and because I can give you this tough advice. You have a freaking phone. You have a phone in your life. You have a phone in your hands at all times. Just message yourself the idea. Do something. At some point, it becomes more of an excuse. Again, I'm giving you tough love because I know you personally, right? I probably would be giving this advice for like general audiences. But at some point, you got to realize that like, you don't like, stop making excuses and just like write things down, right? For me, I write things down in a Discord. I have a Discord that is solely mine. It only consists of sinarynn, and I post a bunch of feed pics there. I review a lot of other people's feed pics there as well. I have like a rating system over there. But one of the channels in my private Discord server is ideas, just literally ideas. And anytime I have a struck of like a genius idea or like things that I want to talk about on stream, I put it there, you know? I say make it easy. The Discord server thing, it's not easy, to be quite honest with you. Just get a notes app. Get a notes app, put it like it should be the first thing that you open when you unlock your phone. So that way you can unlock your phone, click it, and then write your idea down. That will take 30 seconds, I guarantee, right? Use text to speech to make it faster if you're really, really that busy, right? But if you're really, really busy, you can't even touch your phone. Something that I would do is get a rubber band, like get a bunch of tiny little rubber bands. Put them in your pocket. Anytime you have an idea, grab a color, put it there, look at that rubber band and go, this is the idea for making music. physical things. I got that idea from Homestuck. Tree hi. What a great first impression of sinarynn. Constructive thinking and feed pics. That's about it. That's about what my what my streams are usually into. We get really, really deep into a topic of conversation, and then bam, feet. For comedic purposes. I don't actually like feet, you guys. I mean, I like feet as like a general anatomy thing. Or maybe, I don't know. Now I'm thinking too hard. Hi, Lamp. It's good to see you. Everything I know is a lie. That's crazy. Laz says, I would sometimes listen to a forgotten frantic voice note that I sent to myself, trying to decipher what crazed half-witted idea I thought was important. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, just send yourself freaking voice notes. Again, sometimes if I'm too busy, I literally hit the voice note button for the Discord, and then I just record myself talking about it. Also, hi Tree, welcome in. Star says, writing down is really good addition, but in addition, while it may not work for everybody, I noticed that music also helps with the creative space. I'm not sure how it is for others, but for me, I get into my deepest bag of tricks possible when music is there. I think music is a great way to showcase your creativity. Tree says, also, if you're having trouble sitting down to do something because of anxiety, give yourself permission to do a bad job, even if you're experienced. Exactly, Tree. Exactly. We're talking more in like the practical aspects of it, because again, I told, I'm not someone that can do like abstract conceptual based thinking. So that's my trick. I always write things down because I have a phone, you know? I actually set when I used to use an Android, when I double click the power button, I have like a shortcut. When I double press the power button, it will bring up a notes app. I miss that a lot, actually. I don't know how to do that on the iPhone. I think iPhones actually have like their thing like at the bottom, like there's like two little things that you can do. Yeah. Well, you either like them or not. I like feet as a concept. Tree says, I love the Notes app. I use that anytime I worry about forgetting an idea. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like I love Notes too. Enoki says, Siri, can I record? Yeah, but also like that's an extra step for you to remember, you know? When I was learning about executive functioning today, one of the things that they told us is like, I'll get to you, Star. One of the things that they told me from training today is you need to lessen the time from when you gave a direction to the action, right? So when it comes to like not generating ideas, I'm sure you can generate ideas. It's more of like making it come to life, right, Arbs? Number one is you got to write down an idea somewhere. Notes app, voice message, whatever it may be, figure out what works for you. Number two, break it into small chunks. Break it into itty bitty little pieces so that way you know exactly what to do. If I just write down, make a Tomodachi Life video, that is not helping anybody, you know? But if I say, you know, record Tomodachi Life, make a script, whatever it may be, that is way more helpful for me. Although, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm a big ideas kind of person. I don't do like the little details thing. So maybe the big ideas can work for you. I don't know. But yeah, I say the conceptual side of things, right? If you're thinking conceptually, make it first, perfect it later, right? Creativity is supposed to be fun. If you're stressing out too much about it being perfect, it's never going to end up working out. Sometimes, and I think Enoki told me this. I can't remember if it was Enoki or if I read it from a book. Sometimes as an artist, because you want your clients to be happy, you are constantly like changing the line art, the colors, the way poses work with your commissions. Sometimes you guys, you just gotta finish the art piece and send it to the client with the mistakes on hand, you know? Cliffy, it's so good to see you. Good luck today. I believe in you. I cannot wait to read your prompt later. But yeah, I think sometimes you just gotta let things go. Conceptually wise, right? Make the big idea, just do it, perfect it later, right? My first short got 10 views. 10 views on my very first short. Now I get 1,000. That is progress because I learned how to edit better. Enoki says, that's what you told me. Oh, I told you that? Don't listen to me. I'm kidding. That means I heard it from someone else. I don't know who I heard it from, though. Yeah, I have no idea who I heard it from, but someone, like, I heard it from, I must have heard it from another artist. They basically went like, you can perfect it all your life. As an artist, you're constantly obligated to be perfect when it comes to commissions, especially. Someone's paying for your work. But sometimes you just got to do your best and send it instead of changing the pose constantly and it not looking perfect anymore, etc., etc. Past sinarynn was really smart if I was the one that told you that, Enoki. I don't know if I heard it from somewhere else, though. Star says, me when I use music in order to get into character's mindset for voice acting or what theme the editing process is going to be. Will it be edited like an old AMV from 2007 or a pre-rendered game intro from GameCube days? Yeah, fair. Then Born says, I use mine for screenshots and bringing up the swipe from the top menu thing. Oh, I like that. Star says, when you break it into small chunks, you mean separate it as individually as possible? Yes. Yes, but also small chunks can mean like, I'm working on this video for 20 minutes today. You know, instead of spending 3 hours editing a video, maybe that day you're only spending 20 minutes. You can get away with editing something for 20 minutes compared to, let's say, a whole hour. So small chunks doesn't always necessarily mean separated as individually as possible. Sometimes you just got to give yourself permission to work on the idea for only 10 minutes that day. You know? Or you, something, if you want another practical advice, I got this from Atomic Habits. They told us that, you know, if you want to start exercising, you should only exercise for 2 minutes every single day. 2 minutes of your life, every single day. I don't care if you only finish a warm-up. I don't care if you only finish a set. You are doing it for 2 minutes every single day, and then you stop. The idea is that your brain will eventually catch up and go, hey, this is easy. Maybe I can actually do 3 minutes every day, but it is a gradual process. Does that make sense? Someone that hates exercising and has never exercised in their life, they shouldn't go straight to like 10 minutes of yoga. Just do 2 minutes of doing something. Eventually, you'll start to want to do more things, hopefully. Tree says, where are you getting executive functioning training? Taking a class? No, I want executive functioning training. I've never thought of that before. I am an elf that currently works at a school to study human behavior. And so I'm a teacher to these little humans. And as a teacher, I get training specifically in how to help these little humans be better. That's the lore, Tree. That's the lore of my VTuber character. But no, seriously, it's the lore that... It's real life. How did you get such realistic lore, sinarynn? Oh, well, that's because it's my life, my actual life. Laz says, actually, the theme for today is break stuff into small chunks, whether they be ideas for creative projects or poop you want to show on the first place. It's true. It's true. Sometimes, don't show all your poop in the first date. Just show a little bit. And Oki says, okay, maybe I did, but it's more of a discussion because that part reminds me of when I realized I could use the deadlines to tell my perfectionism to F off. So I can redo it as much as I can until the deadline. True. Set yourself a deadline. Oh yeah, if you're a deadlines person like me, it will be very helpful for you to just like set a deadline for your projects. I always set a deadline for my projects. If this doesn't get done by this deadline, tough luck, you're posting it, And Oki says, reminds me of my favorite line Sina said, too much of anything is bad. True. It's the truth. Too much of anything is very bad. Anyway, I hope those tips help, right? Big conceptual side. Just do it, do it bad so that way you can do it good later. Practical side. Write your ideas down as soon as it happens, no matter how busy you are. I believe everyone has a voice recorder that you can just record. If a phone is too hard, buy yourself a freaking voice recorder. Those things are now very cheap because nobody makes them anymore. I don't actually know if they're cheap. I'm assuming that they're cheap. Or buy those little toy things that lets you repeat whatever you say. You can do that too. Arb says, never be ashamed to ask for help. That's true. Never be ashamed to ask for help. Too much of nothing is also bad. You just can't win. See, it's too much of something though. Too much of nothing is still too much of something. Tree says, or other ideas, buy a parrot and they'll repeat what you say like a voice recorder. That's it. Actually, guys, that's it. We need to go and buy a parrot. Tree, you came into this stream. This is your first day here and you are making waves, buddy. You are making waves. You are impacting people. Good job. So now I need help showering. Well, I'm glad you asked for help. Guys, I believe I might have to go to the bathroom. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And Oki says, okay, I'm downloading Talking Tom right now. Honestly, if it helps you, Talking Tom also saves your speeches, right? Like it remembers what you say. So if it helps you remember, Speaking of poop, I don't know why I segued into that. I have to use the bathroom again. I need water too. Do you hear that? My water's almost gone. Guys, we have 2 more prompts to our Hello Mallows podcast. So if you are interested in contributing, you're more than welcome to do so here. But I do have to use the bathroom. So I'm going to go skedaddle. While I do that, exclamation point fruity, exclamation point vibe check, exclamation point friend shape. I am lying. I'm actually going to go shower with Anoki really quickly. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the prompts, for all the suggestions, for all the beautiful advice that you've given each other. It really does mean a lot. If you do want to subscribe, you will be able to get ad-free viewing as well as a bunch of cute emotes that you can use all over Twitch. You are also eligible to use your Prime subscription from Amazon to subscribe to me for a month for free. So if you do have Prime subs, why not use it for this stream, right? That being said, I am going to go take a break. I'm going to play ads so that way you are able to also take a break. That way you don't miss out on anything. The ad runs for about 3 minutes, which is enough time for us to go get a drink, get your meds, go to the bathroom, get freaking snacks, whatever it may be. So that's what we're going to do. I've just messed up on the vibe check. That's crazy. So I'm going to go use the bathroom and I'm going to be right back, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hello Mallows. I'll be right back soon. Everybody point and laugh at Arbs. Hi guys. I'm back from the bathroom. I mean showering with Anoki. That's me. That's me. I came back from showering with Anoki. That's right. I didn't use the bathroom. I just showered with Anoki. Woo! It was hot and steamy in there. Definitely because of all the hot water that we used. You guys, real story. I was in the bathroom and my dad came home. So I went, "Hey, Dad." And he went, "Hi." And then he came and I don't know what possessed him to do this, but he turned off the bathroom light with me inside. After I said, "Hey, Dad." And I was like, "Why did you do that?" And he went, "I don't know. I didn't think that you were inside the bathroom." And I was like, "What do you mean you didn't know I was inside the bathroom when I called out, 'Hey, Dad'?" Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when someone is calling you from the bathroom. You know when someone's like saying hello to you from the bathroom because it's echoey. We've lived in this house for like 1,000 years. What do you mean you didn't know? Oh my God. He genuinely did not know that I was in a bathroom, you guys. He turned it off and I went, "Hello?" And he was like, "You're in the bathroom?" Oh my God. So yeah, I had a great conversation with my dad about how maybe don't turn off the bathroom lights. Yeah, it's probably muscle memory because every time he comes home, the lights are on. I don't know who uses the other bathroom because I went downstairs to use the bathroom. I didn't use my sister's bathroom because she's showering. But yeah, I don't know. It was very funny that he went and decided to just like turn off the freaking shower. Whatever. All right, we have a couple more responses for Hello Mallows, so we're gonna go talk about this. Here's Exem's response. We asked, by the way, in case you're new to the stream, welcome back. My name is sinarynn. If you're new here, we are currently doing a podcast, a talk show, featuring you guys, featuring the Mallows. And every single month we have a theme. You don't have to complete the theme. If you just want to show off what you have done that month, you're more than welcome to. But we have a theme going, and this theme is all about the Earth and what happens if aliens come. You know, what would you bring to the aliens so that way they would be happy? So this is what someone said. This is what Exem said. Pith helmet for all weather headwear. Memes, of course. Of course you'd bring the alien memes. Are you kidding me? I don't know. Maybe a toaster. Because why not? Any human invention, I think we should show the aliens. It'll be so cool. Because there's one of two things that could happen, right? One, they will think our invention is a genius. What a cool thing that you guys have invented. The second option is that they will go, "You guys still use toasters? We haven't seen this since like the ancient civilization." Do you know what I mean? I can imagine it would go either two ways if we were to show the aliens like human tech. Again, show and tell at the end so that way we can showcase all the wonderful things that the Mallows have shown us. Oh my God, Exem, you have the same question as Seth. Should I take a break from playing Uma Musume? Track Blazer is weird and I'm getting the Track Blazer fatigue. Yes, absolutely, 100%. If you are no longer enjoying the game, do not force yourself to play the game. Take a break. You can always come back in the future. Or not. You don't have to come back in the future either if you don't want to, you know? I still enjoy Uma Musume, but I only play it in very small doses. I'm not out here like trying to do all the Champions Cups and all that stuff. I just want to play with the girlies. I want to see them succeed, and that's about it. All the horses that I have achieved, like, they have won their races. You know, they've at least gotten like an A rank. All the horses that I have at least gotten an A rank. So I feel like I'm a pretty successful trainer. So until I find another horse that I'm really interested in, I'm taking a break from Uma Musume. And that's okay. It's okay to take a break. Gacha always gets you, you know. Zebra, hi. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Arb says, my original answer for that is burgers, pizzas, and fries. Oh my god, that's what Tomo said. Tomo also said like burgers, or sorry, Tomo also said pizza, and I think it's genius. Can you imagine if aliens' bread comes toasted out of the bag? That would be so nice. Oh my god. And Oki says, gacha games always give me FOMO, so I end up getting burnt out with all of them. Yeah, I get it. Although I'm starting to get back into Genshin Impact. I really am. The newest, the Shinigami lore. Can't say that 10 times fast. I am genuinely so interested in the Shinigami. Fwick. I'm interested in Columbina's story, period. I love Columbina as a character. I think she's fantastic. So I have been really, really, really keen on hanging out with Columbina. So I have been like looking, you know, I've been reading through the lore. I've been excited about it. And so this summer I might actually play Genshin Impact just to like experience the lore, even though I've been like listening to Minsliff talk about the lore this entire time. I missed Genshin, but my god, F Sumeru and the Big Ass Desert. I agree. I also don't like Sumeru either. That's why I'm okay with just doing the bare minimum for Sumeru, and I'll probably do the bare minimum for Natlan. Just like I just want to finish it, and then I'll go ham with Columbina's like area, because I genuinely really like Columbina's story. And the way I understand Genshin is like you don't really have to, like everything is tied up, but they're tied up loosely. So I think you're okay with just like skipping through different parts. You just started Nevernest. Oh, what's Nevernest? Tell me more. Exem says, again, if you're about to do something, just make sure it makes you happy. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Just make sure it makes you happy. I love that. Ooh, this is an anonymous confession. It's weird that we get anonymouses. Extraterrestrial beings are very mysterious and serious beings, sometimes even known to be very powerful. Therefore, offending them might bring doom to humanity. Agreed. I took careful consideration for the safety of the world, hence I will only show them one thing. This item/creature is a very important part of what it means to be the human, as it is the cultivation of years of human research. So I decided to show them macaque. I can't laugh that loud because I lost my voice, but okay. Enoki! It's your favorite word. It's your favorite word, Enoki. Oh, hi, Foshan. It's good to see you. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my god. Is it actually a penis? Now I want to know. I gotta see this. No, my internet! I can't see it. All right, we'll see it later. My internet has been really bad. Fellow quarter. In case no one told you today, I'm proud of you for doing the best you can. Also, you're gay. Okay, maybe this is Enoki. Actually, this might be Enoki. This might be Enoki's thing. Did she submit this? This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait to show the show and tell. It's gonna be legendary. All right, our last response before we go into show and tell. This is from Cliffy. No! My internet! Oh, that's silly. Here we go. Cliffy writes, I would show them a comprehensive time-lapse of a landscape that captures the deep complexity of our natural world. The scene would feature a mountain range descending into a lush valley with a field of grass and a wooded area. To make it truly immersive, I would use a camera that is partially submerged so the viewer can see the world both above and below the water's surface at the same time. The Musée de la Musique in Paris, because it's dedicated to the entire art of sound. Also, it has nearly 1,000 other artworks of art providing a visual history of how humans have experienced music. I want to go to Paris and go to all the museums. I want to go to Musée de la Musique, the Museum of Music. I want to go to the Louvre. I want to go to. I've always wanted to visit France. You know. Yes, to do the touristy stuff, but also I just want to check out cool museums. I love museums. When I went to the Philippines, the first thing I wanted to see is like the Museum of National History, because I think you learn a lot about the country's history based on how they treat their museums. And let me tell you, the Philippines treat their museums very well. The museum is beautiful in the Philippines. Gorgeous. You've been to the Louvre? I want to go check out that. I want to go check that out. Finally, I would show them a private journal because it shows my identity. It represents my messy and beautiful process of figuring myself out. When I look at the pages, I see my sketches, notes, and ideas that I started. It reveals that my mind is always working and trying to make sense of the world, and proves I'm not just a machine, but an individual with a private internal life that is mine alone. That is so beautiful. Oh my God. I want to show them my journal full of like pictures of my friends. I just started out, I was feeling really sad today for some reason. And so I started printing out pictures of people that I love and like sticking them to my journal with the fancy schmancy like camera printer photo app thing that I now have. Guys, it's been like my favorite thing. I might do it again after this. And that's what Cliffy has to say. Cliffy, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. This is so gorgeous. Thank you for sharing it. We love the journal gangs. What? Enoki says, I love museums but never got to visit any until you visited. That's why our date was so special to me. Oh, our date is also very special to me. I love our little date. It means the world. All right, you guys, let's go check out our amazing show and tell, shall we? We got a couple of show and tells here. I'm currently zipping the file, but I'm gonna zip the file just so that way I can like I'm able to like showcase it from my computer. That way nobody is risked getting doxxed. But it might be taking some time. There's a couple of like I have 2 files already. Maybe I should just showcase that first. My internet is having internet things. I'm glad the stream is fine, but I think it's because like they're about to do some like maintenance over at my house, and that's why it's becoming a little bit of a time, you know? It's doing its big one right now. Oh, wait, did we just get another response? Did we just get another response? Because I saw that it might have updated. I heard a little ding. Yeah, they're supposed to get work done for my area, the internet-wise. We did get another response. Okay, while we wait for all our wonderful, beautiful, amazing works of art to be downloaded onto my computer, we are going to read our very last response on our Hello Mallows podcast. I love this. I love show and tell. I love that you guys can show me like something that you guys made. It's so cute. Thank you guys for contributing to the show and tell. I think next Hello Mellow, I want to get like a proverbial fridge. Like I'll just have like a fridge PNG in the background so that way we can put up our show and tell stuff. Laz says, did you mention by the way that you have a long weekend ahead? Jealous, what you plan on doing? Yes, I have a long weekend ahead. This coming Friday, I am going to be watching the Uma Musume movie with a couple of friends. And then I'm going to be relaxing and working on a little bit of shorts just to get the rhythm started again. And then on Saturday, we have community night with the community, with you guys. And then on Sunday, just more relaxing before everything comes up. Because you guys, it is literally the last sprint. This is the last little thing that we got to do before school ends. 29 days left of like in school days, which is crazy. It's crazy. Hold on, where's the... Okay, here we go. Hello Mallows? Hello Mallows? Hello Mallows. I love the name Hello Mallows. It's so silly. I'm so glad I named it that. Where is it? Okay, never mind. I'll just do this. There we go. You should be able to see it now. Yahoo! Our last response. Thank you for finding it in. It's from Pandora. Hi, Pandora. Pandora says, if I could bring in 3 items to show the aliens, here's what I would bring. Number 1 is a Lies of P, the PS4 game disc. Not only was this my first ever introduction to the world of Souls-like gaming, but also the first game I played outside of the genre of going guns a-blazing. It was a breath of fresh air to step away from raging in competitive or tactical shooters. I honestly had fun fighting bosses with my Cursed Knight's halberd, perfect parrying them, and using my flamethrower Legion arm called Flamberge. Aww! It's like a pun on flambe. Still, I have yet to get a discount for Little Kitty Big City. Either way, it's my greatest first step to try out new genres of gaming. Pandora, that's so wonderful. Oh my god, I love that for you. I hope you do get Little Kitty Big City. I've been playing it a lot in like my handheld. So when I'm about to go to bed or something, I would play just like a little bit of Little Kitty and Big City, just like slowly making my way through the story. It's been fun. The second thing that Pandora would bring is a hooded blue denim jacket. Here's what he has to say about that. The humble beginnings of my caution to fashion and on-the-spot decision making. Blue denim fabrics, yellowish bronze tinted metal buttons with gray sweatshirt style sleeves. Great amount of pockets and a detachable gray hood. A stunning streetwear jacket that pairs well with my pair of black Converses. Truly the peak of all casual jackets that transcends the entire streetwear agenda. It was the humble beginnings of my taste in clothing and the birth of my decisiveness of deciding a beneficial choice. I love that you have a statement piece. Like I love when someone has like that outfit or that shirt or that hoodie that is just them, you know? What would mine be? Like I guess in a VTuber sense, mine would be like the sweater. It's very cute, very cozy. I think for me, if I were to look at my wardrobe right now, it would be these pants. I have these baggy pants that I wear with everything because the pockets are amazing. It is really, really long. It's meant to drag under the ground, but I hate that, so I usually cuff them. But they look good because they're just baggy. They're my favorite pair of jeans, and I wear them all the time. They're a little heavy, though. I love that. I love that you have a statement piece. That's so cool. Number 3 for Pandora. A wristwatch gifted by my grandfather. It is a Mosimo watch with brown leather straps, silver accents, and red arrows that spins in a clockwork fashion. When modernization meets mechanical, it is truly a marvel of wristwatch engineering. A gift of pride, organization, appreciation with an ability that once again spins in a clockwork. Do you hear that? The wristwatch ticks per second, and so does every little moment of our special lives. Pandora, this is so beautifully written. Oh my god, I love it. Thanks so much for sending this to me. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. That's so cute. Also, thank you for showing the show and tell. We'll show it to you after we finish reading this off. Pandora asks, I can deal with my college burnouts, but is it okay if I ask for suggestions on how you deal with burnouts? Ooh. What do you think, you guys? How do you deal with burnouts? I guess right now I am currently burnt out. I'm like exhausted. And I am literally just taking it easy. I'm taking things super duper slow. I know when it comes to like deadlines and all that stuff, you can't really take things super duper slow. But in actuality, you can't. You can just do little pieces at a time, you know? I'm feeling burnt out right now. So instead of posting shorts every single day, I am literally just like editing shorts every day, but at a very, very minimum amount of time. Because I know I'm burnt out. I am tired. Not only and it's not because of a content creation tired. I'm not burned out from content creation at all. I love creating shorts. I love creating content. It is the fact that I'm burnt out from my other job, you know, the one that is just, it takes up a lot of my energy. And so this month has been really tough for me to manage my energy for that reason. So for me, when I'm dealing with a burnout, I just let my body rest. Because burnouts to me is the sign that you're getting sick. And if you continue to ignore it, you are going to physically manifest that burnout. And if you physically manifest that burnout, you are going to get sick. Does that make sense? You crash out. I don't crash out. April is the month of burnouts, apparently. Yeah, no, it's I think it's statistically shown somehow, like correlation, not causation, of course, but correlation wise, April is usually the month where everything is like the slowest. April is the slowest month in business. April is the slowest month in terms of like actual productivity. April is just a very slow month. There's another month like that. I want to say like another slow month is like September or October. But just so you know, statistically speaking, April is a very slow month. That's why people say like April shower, bring me flowers. Usually the weather in April is incredibly challenging as well. It's like really, really bad. And so don't be upset if you are feeling so burnt out right now, because that just might be a sign that you need a lot of rest, right? Instead of doing a lot of things every day, just do little things consistently every day. 2 minutes. That's what Atomic Habits says, right? Like just do it for 2 minutes. That's the practical advice. If it's something that doesn't have a deadline, allow yourself to crash out and just cry. Go hit rock bottom and do nothing. Eventually you'll be so bored you want to do something. Yeah, that works for some people. It doesn't work for me. I don't crash out. What does a Sina crash out look like? I don't think I've ever crashed out like physically. My crashing out is usually just like a frazzled brain. Like my brain is thinking 1,000 times an hour. So my crash out is very quiet. But my journal, my journal will see me crashing out because I will be writing pages and pages and pages of everything that stresses me out, you know? So for me, my crash out is very like internal. And then I laugh at my friends, you know, I laugh with my friends. That usually helps me out a lot too. Deadlines, I know, Pandora. I'm sorry. I said the D word. But yeah, also if you're someone that's like burning out right now, it also could work where instead of burning out by yourself, I think you should burn out with other people. It might feel a little bit better to be like talking to people, you know? I hope that helps. If anybody else has other practical advice to like deal with burnout, that would be great. But one thing that you got to understand, you cannot avoid burnout. It is going to happen because we are human. We're not machines. We are not built to do the same thing consistently every single day for the rest of our lives until we die. You know, just as much as we crave routine, we also crave spontaneity. So if you have too much routine, you're going to get burnt out. You need something spontaneous, right? For me, it's sometimes I watch a movie. I'm trying so that way, like every single month I watch a different movie. But lately there's a bunch of movies that I want to watch. So next week when I'm not streaming, I'm probably going to be watching a movie by myself. Oh, Pandora's fellow corner is so sweet. Pandora says, stay squishy, stay sweet, stay positive, and always stay proud of being yourself, my fellow Mallows. And it's so true. Be proud of yourself, you guys. Yeah, and Noki's crash out is playing League of Legends solo. I love movies. I also love movies. I really want to watch. I really want to watch Hail Mary. I haven't seen Hail Mary yet. I haven't seen The Wedding yet. I really want to watch The Wedding with Zendaya. I also want to watch Ooh, there's one with oh, what's his name? I'm thinking about it right now, but I can't think about it. It's with like Nicola Penelope from Bridgerton. I don't remember her name. Kaufman? Yeah. Senna, please watch She's Dating the Gangster with me. All right, sounds good. Do you enjoy watching Indonesian movies too? Yes, I do. I love Indonesian movies. My typical movie taste is comedy. I don't really like dramatic movies. If I want something dramatic, I'd rather read about it. You know, like if I want, and when I say dramatic, I don't mean like dramatic bad. I mean like if it's something serious, I prefer reading about it. Not saying that there's anything wrong with serious movies, but I just prefer to laugh when I watch a movie. That's it. All right. Our last section for Hello Mellow is my favorite section, probably. It is called the Show and Tell. I love showing and telling, and I love sharing what you guys have done. Here is what we've gotten. Laz is going to be showing us something. This is Laz's show and tell today. Laz says, not really something that I created, but something that I did this month. Laz, this is so wonderful. It's so cool. I love that you showed us this amazing, amazing picture of yourself. I assume you went snorkeling? I hope the sea and the ocean was very nice. I cannot wait to see it. I forgot to tell, I only showed, that's okay. You already told. It's okay. It's scuba diving. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Have you ever scuba dove before? Like, is this your first time, or was it like something that you like to do, but you've only gotten a chance to do it again now? I've never done scuba diving. I'm afraid of the ocean. I'm not gonna lie to you. So scuba diving has not been a thing for me. Not my first time, but needed to be recertified. Congratulations on your recertification. I'm proud of you. That's so cool. Enoki says, watch me be leagues above your legends, you peasants. Wait, that's so funny. Watch me be leagues above your legends. I love that. You guys are so funny. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Les, for sharing us this wonderful scuba diving journey of yours. Congratulations on being recertified, or I hope like you're in the process of being recertified. That is so cool. That is so cool. Scuba diving is cool. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing it with us. I'm showing the pictures first and then the videos, and then we have one very special song from Tomo, and I'm so excited for it. This is from our amazing Pandora. Pandora, is this what you created? What is it? I want to know. Like, what did you make? Is it like a food? Is it just like dinner that you made? Because it looks delicious. Hey, Mysterious Emblem, how's it going? We're currently showcasing our show and tell from our podcast today. Again, thank you to all our wonderful Mallows for the amazing, amazing, amazing responses. It's very sweet. Very sweet. Pandora says, this is what my group did. Actually, it was a whole roasted stuffed chicken. Oh my God. That's so awesome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That is so wonderful. That is incredible. I'm sure it looks so amazing. I am also in love with the plate. The plate looks beautiful. The food itself is delicious. Is that like red rice? I love red rice. But the meat looks delicious. The rice looks amazing. The plate looks delicious. That's right, you guys. I'm a plate eater. It's going well. Oh, Emblem, I'm really glad that it's going well for you. Thank you for coming over, and thanks for hanging out with us. Up next, we have Enoki. Enoki showed us a very wonderful drawing. You look at this. Is it wrong for the carrot to think that it was the tastiest? I love the carrots. Carrots look really good. Pandora says stuffed with a mix of brown, red, and white rice, combined with sauteed onions, mushroom, and lemon zest with butter, combined with mirepoix and half of a lemon stuffed into chicken. Oh my god, Pandora, that sounds so delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, this is Enoki sharing to the aliens macaque. You guys, Enoki is sharing macaques with the aliens. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. They're gonna love it so much. Oh, Enoki. You're so silly. The alien loves Enoki's macaque. Yep. Yep. Enoki says I'm showing a macaque. Exactly. Exactly. You're showing them the monkey. And you were oh my god. You guys, I still remember the first time I taught Enoki that word. Did I tell you what happened? We were inside the National Museum of Philippines. I forget what it's called, but like it's basically just like the the museum with like a bunch of like Philippine wildlife. It showcases like all the wildlife in the Philippines. And she went, "Hey, what kind of monkey is this?" And I went, "Oh, it's a macaque." And she looked at me with wide eyes and she went, "What the flip did you say? What did you say? What is this monkey called? A macaque?" Oh my god. She was really happy it was called a macaque. This is what it means to be human macaque. Exactly. This is what it means to be human macaque. Exactly, exactly. You aliens, I present to you macaque. Enoki, I can still see your face. I can literally see your face going, huh? Macaque? Oh my god, Enoki. Finally, this is one of the memes that Exam wants to show the aliens. It's called Welcome to War Thunder. And it has a bunch of tanks. We have this. Oh, I get it. This is the turtle, the tortoise, the mini turtle, the French turtle, the Swedish turtle, and of course, the elephant. Wait, this is so cute. Mini turtle. This is so cute. Mini turtle. Mini turtle. I get it, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I love the word toot. I also really like the word tootle. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's hilarious. Tootle. Tootle. We also have Arbs. He wants to show us a video. I might not be able to be here for this video, unfortunately. So we're gonna have, you made a little video? Okay, great. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna open it here. Hold on. It's not supported. The video is with an unsupported format. Wait, why? Why is it an unsupported format? Okay, I might have to do it this way. Okay, I might have to do it this way. All right, we're gonna showcase our amazing Arbs. Arbs has sent us a very wonderful video, and after that, I'm gonna show you guys like Tomo's thing. All right? No. I figured it out, Arbs. I figured it out. Let's go take a look at Arbs' thing right now. We're gonna turn down the lo-fi. We're gonna play it. This one just says Fortune Cookie by Arbsy. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It says you will age gracefully. Aww. You think I'll age gracefully? That's sweet. Oh, this is so sweet. That's so sweet. In case you're wondering, this is not Arbs' hands. At least I don't think this is Arbs' hands. Arbs, this is your hands. It could be your hands. I've never seen your hands. That's all I could do in a minute. That's fair. Wait, is this your hands? Arbs' hand reveal? Guys, we got an Arbs' hand reveal. Is it? I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't look like your hands, but you know what? I don't know what your hands look like. I guess I do. I have pictures of your hands. Anyway, Arbs' hands, guys. Possibly Arbs' hands. We don't know. Toe reveal is crazy, you guys. Toe reveal is so crazy. It's so crazy. I finally want to show you. Tomo sent a snippet. It says, my third album is gonna be so sick. Are you ready to hear it, guys? Are you ready? Oh, it's so space related. No, oh my God, is that all she, oh my God, she only sent us like 60 seconds. Tomo, where is more? She got me good, guys. There was synth in there. It sounded like space. This is everything I love in music. It feels like a boss fight. It does feel like a boss fight. Like this is the beginning of it. And then there's gonna be crescendos. You know what it sounds like? It sounds a little bit, and I'm sorry to say this, it's just because they use the same instruments. It sounds like if Undertale was in outer space and this was like the final culmination battle almost. Think like iconic tracks like the do 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 do. Do you know what I mean? It sounds so cool. Tomo, congratulations on your amazing work. I know you're gonna do so awesome in your third album. We cannot wait to hear it. It's gonna be so amazing. I genuinely cannot wait. Holy smokes, that's so cool. That's so cool. Congratulations. That's fun. That's fun. Guys, we made it to the end of our podcast. I want to say thank you, as always, for all your amazing, amazing time. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I really appreciate you vibing with me, sending the responses. It means the world. It means the world. So thank you so very much. This was so fun. This was so fun. Thank you for the standing ovation, you guys. Also, yeah, big ups. Big ups to everybody for sharing me something that you did. I love the show and tell, so I think we're gonna keep going with that one forever, probably. It feels like the opening theme of a Stranger Things like show, but in space. Yeah, I agree. It really does feel that way. Thank you, Sada Smallboy, for the brain cell. I appreciate it. You really enjoyed today's show? Let's go! I also really enjoyed today's show. Saddest Boy says, are y'all ending? I unfortunately am. It's been 3 hours. So I'm going to take a little bit of a vocal break, but I shall return next week. So don't you worry. I'll still be here. Here's what's going to happen. Number one, we are going to be taking a little bit of a break for the weekend. We do have community night over on Saturday, which is very, very exciting. And then next week, we are going to come back. We're going to rejoice. We're going to be excited. We're going to be refreshed. And yeah, so if I don't see you tomorrow for community night, I hope to see you guys again next week for more fun times. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you guys so much, as always, for sharing your thoughts with me. It really does mean the world. I just want to say again a big thank you to all of you guys for hanging out with me. Yes. Oh, sorry. I said tomorrow for community night because I thought that today was Friday. Community night on Saturday. If you haven't joined the Discord, check out the Discord so that way you can join in for community night over on Saturday. We have it at the end of every Saturday so that way you guys can hang out and get to know your fellow Mallows as well as sinarynn a little bit more. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support over with the sponsorship these last 2 weeks. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm very lucky to be able to even like be paid to do sponsorships. I'm just playing video games and they pay me for it. And it's really, really cool. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you guys so very much. Seriously, thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, I'm going to go hop off. I'm going to send you off to someone else that's currently having a good time. I'm going to send you guys off to... I haven't sent you guys off to red bean porridge in a while. So I'm going to send you guys off to Johan. Johan is currently doing some art streams, but he's also very chatty and he's fun. He's very, very funny. He's very funny. My highlight was definitely your tips in dealing with burnout alongside with many other Mallows. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I mean, I always try to give both conceptual advice as well as practical advice. So I am hoping that the practical advice works out. Anyway, you guys, again, just a big old thank you to all of you for hanging out with me throughout the entire week. Thank you so much for all the support that you've given me thus far. We are going to go skadooble. We're going to say hello over to Johan over at Red Bean Porridge. Please be kind. They are also an 18+ community, so make sure you go take care of yourself. We're going to go saying goodbye. Please drop in a bunch of emotes in the chats as we sing along together. Let's go. Goodbye to chat. Goodbye. Goodbye to chat. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to me. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to me. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Have a very lovely night, everyone. Please remember that I'm an incredibly professional streamer and I would never break over the word macaque. I am not childish like that. Anyway, thank you so much for coming over here and I will see you guys again very soon. I hope to see you guys over on the Discord for our Saturday community night. Bye-bye!